Whiskey Alpha 7, Whiskey Kilo Yankee.
Whiskey Kilo Yankee, Roger, Roger. What's the name there?
Whiskey Kilo Yankee, Roger, Roger. What's the name there?
Name is Barry, Bravo Alpha, Radio, Yankee. And I just wanted to check to see how I was doing. I may not be running good signal power. I haven't checked lately, but anyway, wondered if my audio sounded okay to you.
All right, Barry, what's your location, sir?
All right, Barry, what's your location, sir?
I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio.
And what radio are you running, sir?
And what radio are you running, sir?
I'm stand by, but let me peek up the amplifier. Can you hang on a second?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, this is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net from now until 5, recording and assisting folks, helping them get their transmitter as best we can for it to be up to its maximum capabilities. And we're talking to Barry up around Cincinnati.
Yes, and we're talking to Barry up around Cincinnati.
Yeah, this is Barry, WA7WKY. I didn't have the amplifier on before. Name is Barry, and I'm in Cincinnati.
Oh, boy, sounds nice. What radio is it you're running?
Oh, boy, sounds nice. What radio is it you're running?
I'm using a TS-480, and the amplifier is a 811 HD with the 4572Bs, Ameritron.
Roger. Now, I've got you gangbusters on my local Kentucky SDI, which is also located up around Cincinnati, but I would like to try you on my local antenna. So if you would, why don't you give me about 10 seconds about your antenna system, and let me look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger.
And let me look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger.
Okay, it's not a loaded dipole, only on the 80-meter leg, so it's up about 25 feet, and it's multi-band, several elements on it for multi-band antenna, but not a trap dipole by and large. Go ahead.
Okay, Barry, I've got you on my local antenna. Boy, you're just beautiful there on my local antenna. You're probably about 20 over, nice and quiet. I'm looking at your audio on a spectrum analyzer. It looks like you have, very good response down towards the bottom end. Not a bunch of bottom end, but pleasant and a good top end. So I think you're in pretty good shape. Your dynamic range looks to be about 3 dB. Why don't you tell me about the best thing you like about your radio, Roger, and I'll get a good recording.
Yeah, okay. I like the TS-480 because it's originally, it's small. It's a 2-unit rig where the control head is separate from the main transceiver. I bought it originally when I lived in a trailer for a few months years ago, and I bought this I bought it about 10 years ago, I guess. But it's been good for me, and of course it does the WARC bands. And normally I was using the Heat Kit twins, the SB401 and 303, but it didn't have the WARC bands on it. So that's the story there.
Roger, is that an older radio or newer radio?
Stand by 1 second.
This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. We are in the air recording from now until 5. Right now I got Barry up around the Cincinnati area.
I'm sorry, I had an interruption of a phone call there. No, the TS-480 I think is still being produced. It's been a very popular transceiver. Go ahead.
Roger, the reason I ask is to be sure that you're in that wide TVW 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth. gives you the maximum capabilities of that transmitter as far as articulation. Wide transmit bandwidth 100 to 2900. The newer radios have that. The older radios are sometimes are locked to lesser, like 27, 25, 24, something like that. But the newer ones, go up to 29. Roger?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't checked. This may be a 2700 one. I'm not sure. I'd have to pull up the menu and look.
Yes, sir. Well, just maybe take a note and check out what you have there for TBW selection. A lot of them have 3 selections, and we do say that the best one is that 100 to 2900. It gives you the best top end without causing problems. I mean, other transmitters can go up to 3 or even 4, but they don't make a lot of friends on the air. So that 100 to 2900 gives you all that it can be, and then gives you just a slice of daylight before you're into somebody else's conversation.
Yeah, this goes to 2.4, 2400. This one. So this is an older radio.
Wow, it really sounds good, though. It really sounds good. So what it is you have controlled the bottom end to balance the top end. The whole thing on an equalizer is a strike a balance between the treble to the mid-range and the bass to the mid-range. And even though you're running a 24 on the top, you've managed to roll off the bottom to balance, and it really sounds good that way. Roger?
Okay, thanks very much. I appreciate the comments, and I'm glad I'm sounding okay. I was a little worried. Somebody had said that I had RF on my audio. I don't know. That doesn't seem reasonable to me. But anyway, I made sure I was well grounded all the way around, and I'm not overdriving or anything like that. So, what was your name?
Name here is Jim, Juliet India Mike. The call is Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor. We're up around Louisville, on the Indiana side of the Ohio River, right at Louisville. And if I have a personal test to see what my situation is as far as getting RF in the AF, and that is I usually am running at least 10 dB below my maximum capability in my RF, my mic gain. So if I can turn my mic gain up 10 dB above my normal level and things don't take off like a big bird, I consider myself pretty isolated as far as having problems with RF in the AF, because RF in the AF usually results by running a power amp, and then audio gain will affect that. And if you can go 10 dB above your normal audio gain and still not have RF in the AF, you're looking pretty good. Roger?
Yeah, okay. I'm monitoring ALC, and I'm peaking ALC right. I'm not going over ALC. My mic gain is set normally where I normally set it, so it's evidently okay where it is.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you can go plus 10 over your normal level and things still stay cool, then you're in good shape as far as not being even close to getting RF in your AF. Roger?
Okay, let me do that. Okay, I've jacked the audio up a little bit. Does that sound poor there?
Just perfect. Just you're off mic a little bit, but you're still at 0 level. I have a VU meter tied to my audio out, along with my spectrum analyzer and stuff, and you were still the same level, a little hollow because you were off mic a little bit, but no signs of RF in the AF. Roger?
Okay, well that's good to know. I appreciate that. I'm going to be centered on my microphone right now. Well, I appreciate that, Jim. All the information you've given me, I do appreciate it very much. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir, and you should enjoy your recording. If you go to YouTube, do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook. We'll take you to this recording, and I'll have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow.
Okay, Jim, I'll look for that. I'll look for that. KC9 Victor Kilo Victor.com, right?
No, KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook on a YouTube search.
Oh, on the YouTube search. Okay, I got it. YouTube, I got you there. Okay, very good. Well, I'll do that tomorrow, Jim, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Barry, 73 up that way, sir. Good signal. Good to hear you. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. If you want to get a chance, check in with us next Friday. We'd love to have you. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.